2015 has been one of the bloodiest years for the Afghan army. Latest reports have revealed. This comes even as the government is making all efforts to buy peace with the Taliban, a process many believe will take a long time to materialize.
In the first 6 months of 2015, the Afghan National Army has lost over 4,100 of its personnel, a staggering 50% rise from the same period last year. The NATO, which disclosed the latest figures, also stated that over 7,800 service members were also injured in various blasts and terror attacks. The Afghan Human Rights Commission on Wednesday also expressed concern over the growing civilian casualties in the country. The rights body claimed that there is over 40% increase in civilian deaths from the previous year. Most of the casualties are the result of Taliban attacks targeting both civilians and military alike. The insurgents who finally agreed to hold peace talks with the government earlier this month have, however, so far not accepted a ceasefire. Even though the two sides have agreed to hold the second round of talks in 2 weeks, many in Afghanistan feel it will take years before peace returns to the country, ravaged by decades of war. Analysts feel the growing presence of Islamic State in the country could also deter the entire process.
ISIS itself becomes a warning for Taliban. And for example, in the east in Nangarhar, they were able to kick out Taliban from some of the districts. That is also a danger for peace process, because I don't think that all Taliban would agree with the peace process. Some of the field commanders, they might refuse, and then they could become member of Daesh.
The Taliban has reportedly demanded the formation of a united national government in which the militia will also have its representation. This has left many, especially women, concerned due to the track record of the Taliban of suppressing women during its rule.
We had a meeting with the president where we posted, I can share the statement with you, that we said we do not want women's rights to be sacrificed for peace. And he promised us that he will never sacrifice women's rights in bringing.
Afghanistan is going through a phase of transition post the end of NATO's combat mission last year. Even though the government has claimed that the Afghan forces are capable of defending their homeland, repeated Taliban assaults have exposed the vulnerability of the poorly armed and trained troops.